Ms. Peregrine book series kicks off new trilogy with a Map of Days exclusive. And you thought Florida already was full of peculiar folks. The fantasy world of Ransom Riggs' popular Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children series heads to America in the upcoming fourth book. USA Today can reveal the jacket, see photo, the title, A Map of Days, and the on-sale date, October 2nd. The novel kicks off a new trilogy in Riggs' best-selling young adult saga, which began with 2011's Ms. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children and was adapted into a 2016 film directed by Tim Burton and starring Asa Butterfield and Eva Green. A Map of Days catches up with Jacob Portman returning to his Florida home after helping save the Peculiars, people with special powers, from a monstrous threat. After traveling to 1940 and back, Jacob, love interest Emma, their protector Miss Peregrine and their friends are trying to blend into their new environment in the present day, which means beach visits and doing their best to be normal. I always envisioned the world of the Peculiars as one that spans the globe, not just the UK, so setting this story in America let me explore a whole new peculiar society with their own rules and history and way of doing things, Riggs says. It's a dramatic opening up of the universe. The original books, the author says, told a fish-out-of-water story in which Jacob discovers this unfamiliar world of peculiars, and I've been having lots of fun turning that on its head, throwing his peculiar friends into the equally alien to them world of modern-day America. Jacob's grandfather Abe had a double life as a peculiar operative. Previous books hinted at how Abe spent decades raising a family while secretly going on missions to kill holocasts, horrifying creatures who consume peculiars to regain their human form. Jacob finds a subterranean bunker that used to be his granddad's and will discover more about his exploits, Riggs says. He'll also learn that Abe didn't work alone, that his closest hollow-hunting brother-in-arms is still alive, and that the missions may be far from over. The title A Map of Days refers to the temporal atlas that pinpoints the locations of time loops in the peculiar world, Riggs explains. The loops of America are largely unmapped and unknown, however, especially to Ms. Peregrine and her European counterparts, so finding and/or creating an American map of days quickly becomes a priority for them, if not an obsession. Vintage photographs of children on the cover and inside the books have been a signature of the Miss Peregrine's novels, and the one on the A Map of Days jacket comes from a friend's photo collection that struck a chord with Riggs. It's beautiful and fascinating, and the girl has a melancholy about her that exemplifies some of the book's big themes, he says. Like all the kids on my covers, she's also a character you'll meet in the story. She's a sad case, tormented by a cloud of black smoke that trails her wherever she goes. The ghost of her sister inhabits the smoke, and sometimes, depending on the day and the light and the mood of the sister, you can just make out her face in it. One big change for the new book, a mix of black and white and, for the first time, full-color pictures. While there's no replacing two-toned photos for the bizarro creep factor that I love in old photographs, Riggs says, he wanted to introduce color because I so strongly associate America's recent history with the oversaturated Kodachrome look, the tacky Americana of the 50s and 60s, the diners and motels and big hair and weird roadside tourist traps. I wanted to throw the peculiars into that America, and for me, that America had to be in color.